And we're live. Hello, 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 everyone. It's Kim from K&RP here in southeastern Manitoba. It's going to be a hot day out there today. It's currently 21 degrees Celsius, but it feels like 26 with the humidex, which means it's 69 Fahrenheit, but feels like 79 with the humidex. It's supposed to reach almost 30 Celsius with the humidex. We'll see what happens. I'm hiding in the house anyway. Miriam and Beth are here to play today. Yay! And today we're playing odds and sods and bits and bobs, and like, because I have a bin of scrap that I need to do something with, as well as I've got lots of bits. So I'm sure everybody's got lots of bits. All right, let's check in with Miriam, see what she's
Oh,
let's make Miriam big.
okay.
I have to, my cursor's weird. There we go. What's Miriam working on?
I have a paper that I put below my things when I work, and I did some drawings too. So I have bits and bobs, and I am going to do a meander book. So I
Yeah,
need to put meander book. I
that's gonna
need,
be,
yeah, what?
I like that.
Yeah,
She's going to
that
meander around today.
yeah. So I am going to finish to put things here and on the other side, and then I am going to go with paint, and then I am going to cut, and then maybe I am going to put something on it.
Awesome. Awesome, awesome. All right, Beth, what you building?
Well, I started this earlier this summer, and it's a little coaster book that I've got going, and I've got holes in it, so I've got to sew some. But I'm going to put stickers and bits and bobs in here as soon as I get it sewed up, and hopefully I can get it sewed up real fast.
Awesome. Are you
It'll
doing
be a
like
little
that?
book.
Is it that slip knot binding you're using? Like,
Yeah, yeah. Just to
perfect.
do a slip knot.
Perfect. Perfect. All right. And me, what am I doing? I am going to use as much of this as I can today in various things. I've got all kinds of things that I glue bits onto, but I'm going to make snippet strips because I've got lots of strips of white paper, and I think I will use those more than a snippet roll because we all know I've done those in the past, and they're sitting over there and you never see me use them. So we're kind of just playing with what we've got and what we're doing. Oh, glad that you're doing good, Peter. Peter and Sherry are here. Nice to see you guys. So I'm going to start with thin strips of white paper, and I am just going to glue down by color. I've got some book page that I am going to add sporadically through, and like these aren't even straight. Like, you know, I save it because I'm, hey, Malia, you're not,
Hi, how are
me
you?
neither. Mentally, I don't know where I am. So anyway, I'm going to try and use up by color is what I'm doing, and I'm going to make snippet strips. And then whatever's left in this bin here, I'm actually going to throw in the garbage. You heard it here first.
No.
I am. I am.
Wait a minute. I felt the earth move. Did you all feel it?
Yeah, I feel it. I felt it. Yeah.
Thanks, guys. Yeah.
Medic in Canada, please.
Hi, Sherry. Hi, Peter. Hi, Malaya.
How are
Good to
you
see
guys
you.
today?
What y'all doing?
Malaya said, hell must have frozen. Oh, my.
You're right. Well, I've got lots. Do you believe that? Because seriously, I have lots. We know. We know. We know.
I am using glue stick, but I have a remnant of glue from my stream, so I am going to use it. It's bitter bulbs. It's also the glue.
Kim, you could take your bits and bob your papers, uh, pieces, scrappies,
Yeah,
and you can pulverize them and make homemade paper
I
out of it.
could. Do you know what? Maybe that's what I'll do.
I bought me a blender for $3 at the secondhand store. It's an old blender too,
Yeah.
and I use it just for my paper pulp.
Yeah, I have an old blender that I use for that too. And I've got all kinds of napkin guts I've been meaning to use
Yeah,
as
yeah.
well. So you know what? Maybe that's a great idea.
Because you could soak your paper and pulverize it. You
Yeah.
know.
And with all the
Oh,
pink stuff on it, it's gonna look like mud, but that's okay.
Well, well,
It'll be what it
maybe
is.
maybe you could segregate it between a light color and a dark colors
hello,
or
hello.
something.
Maybe something.
I usually use all white when I do
MC.
my homemade paper, and I use a combination of toilet paper, paper towels, tissues, napkin backs, and anything else that's white. And then I like to sprinkle in. I've got a heart punch, and
Right.
I put in tissue paper
Oh,
on
nice.
top, and then it's like it's peppered with hearts.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's cute.
Welcome, Anne. Welcome, Anina. Nice to see you guys.
Hi, Anina. Hi, Ann. How are you? How are you, Ann?
I'm making colorful paper strips, is what I'm doing today with my junk. In and out. You're having a frustrating day. Oh, sorry to hear that, Anina.
Oh no.
Frustrating
Frustrating days are never fun. Ah, sliding.
will be in and out of any moment. Oh, that's okay. I mean, don't be worried.
A little bit this.
Mm.
Put the two here. So has everybody had a good week? You're doing better day by day. Oh, that's so good to hear, Anne. Oh, why are you doubled?
Wow. So glad, Ann.
It's wrong. What the heck?
Mm. Oh, okay, okay, come. Maxi brought something home. He's going to do smoothies for everyone.
Nice! Yay!
Hooray!
Thanks, Maxie. I love smoothies.
Bottles or grinder or smoothies on the go. Yeah, with two bottles. Yeah, love it. I want a smoothie. I want a smoothie.
Hi, Maxie.
Hi, Maxie. All right, I got one green lunchroom thing.
We don't
Woo!
do fruit. No, pero yo con eso con agua. Yo con agua los smoothies. No sé por qué te lo con leche.
Then, of course, I'll probably come over this and doodle it because, you guys know. Hmm.
¿Sí? Oh, Maxito, ponme la cosa. Tiene la luna, luna roja. ¿Dónde la tienes? Sí, tiene la luna roja. Sí. Hay que tapar las luces. It seems that rain is coming. I don't
Oh, nice.
understand that. It's very weird.
I wish we would get rain.
We don't supposed to have rain. Not yet. Yeah, that
Second
could be.
grade one. I'm working as fast as I can so that I use up as much strips as I can because it's hurting thinking about throwing them away.
Okay, I think this side it's okay. I am going to write a little bit.
Okay, let's do pinks. Pink. I'm just pulling bits of.
Tim, I think StreamYard it's dealing with uh, the glue gun, not the glue gun, the hot gun noise. But if not, mute me.
Okay. I have stuff. These aren't supposed to be in there.
Oh, Maxi is going to mute me because he
Okay.
is.
I'm going to use scissors on this and cut it into. Anybody got anything new and exciting happening? Doing?
Mm. My uncle is about to do an exhibition, and Maxi have one work in an exhibition too.
Right, right.
So that's all news.
And that's lovely.
Yeah. Oh, Wi-Fi, it's out
Putting
because
away
of this.
underwear? All right. Doing laundry because of kids being in school, I'm thinking.
I love this book. The
Thank you.
Ooh,
So when you guys do your snippet rolls and things, do you do like focal points on them?
I don't do that.
I always seem to do focal points on my snippet rolls.
Well, you get in a groove, and it starts working for you, and like when I was making mine last week, um, I discovered that a button looked good on them, each one of them, and I put a button on one, and something. I spaced them out, and it worked
Right.
out. It just worked out. So you get in a groove, and you find the supplies you have, and you just use your supplies.
Yeah.
And what happens, it happens for the good. Whatever happens,
Yeah.
no matter what happens, it all happens for the good.
Well, I have to admit, I love my snippet rolls, but I just never use them.
Put it in a prompt.
Gotta do that.
You're going to have a snippet roll day.
I am. I
That would
am.
be good.
We should do that next Sunday using snippet rolls. What do you think?
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
have snippet roll,
Oh, Miriam doesn't have snippet rolls.
but
Well,
you
you
can
can
do
make
it.
one. We can show her how to make one.
Mm.
Well, all you got to do is what you're doing right now. Just cut it into strips and treat that as a snippet roll.
Okay, yeah, I can do it.
It's the eye of the beholder.
And I've got all these like negatives from punches. Like, I save everything, guys. This is getting ridiculous. Seriously ridiculous.
Remind me not to put things back in his place, in their place. Because I did that today after the stream and I cut my finger with the furniture.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I have a pink one. Whew. Look, I got 3 done already. I'm zooming. Zooming.
Wow.
They
Let's
go
put this
fast.
here.
They do. Because I'm not really putting anything.
It's a no thinking.
It
game.
is a no thinking.
Just go, go, go.
How is that? No thinking.
Oh, a snippet rule with prompts? Sherry, that is a good idea.
What'd she say?
She says make a snippet roll with prompts.
Yeah, there you go.
But that's making the snippet roll. I've got them made. I have to use.
Oh, put the prompts on the snippet roll.
Yeah,
Mmm.
that's a challenge.
That would be a great challenge. We can make a list.
We could.
And how you use it if it's a role? You cannot use it with prompts.
I think doing one with prompts would be a blast. Let's use some of this cheesecloth I got sitting here. Have some fun. Oh, what happened to my chat? I lost my chat. There we go.
Do you mean a fabric snippet roll?
You can do fabrics or paper. I do paper because
You stopped
my
by
sewing
Walmart.
machine doesn't work.
My order.
We've had this discussion.
It's a bag of paint of this, a bunch of these at Walmart. I've already paid for it. Just have to pick it up.
So I'm just going to add some cheesecloth because it's fun and because I have it. More pink. I need more pink.
Okay. Now what am I going to do?
Oh, let's not throw the scraps on the floor. Like a dusty rose, that works. Look, I'm throwing this in the garbage. Woo! There goes.
Isn't that fun?
Oh, it hurts. Hey, Kevin, welcome. Thank you very much. Kevin,
Hi,
can you pop your link in, please? I'm covered in glue. And anybody who is trying to grow their channel, please subscribe to Kevin. He's great at helping you grow.
Yay! I'm already subbed.
Cool.
Yeah, me too.
We got
Oh,
you.
thanks, Kevin. Yeah, I think doing snippet roll prompt would be just a blast. Because I mean, when I do my prompts, sometimes I do it on journal cards, sometimes I do them on ATCs, and I'll do 10 prompts on an ATC.
There you go.
So
How are you going to use it in a roll?
but see, mine aren't rolls. I don't roll mine. They're just kind of hanging in strips over there.
That's okay, but you have all in one paper, all the
Yeah,
prompts. So how you are going to use it with darts? You put it on the wall and you throw a dart, and where the dart is coming,
that's where you have to put.
that's the prompt.
Ha! Good idea.
But you could use bookmarks is a would be a good thing to use it for.
Oh, I've done prompts on bookmarks too. Yeah.
And but you could use your strips for a bookmark. You could use it for a border. You could cut it in half and put one at the top and one at the bottom. I mean, uh, depending on if it's all paper, of course. And of course, I sewed my snippet rolls last week,
You
snippet
did.
strips last week,
You did.
and you might need a you might need a hat, so you can cut a piece off and to put a hat on somebody.
I like making snippet rolls. I just don't use them.
Hmm.
Of
It's like
course,
my scraps, right? Like
Happy Mail. You can use them in Happy Mail.
I have my some of them are pretty thick. Well,
Those are cute. You could make some notepads and put a snippet on the top of the notepad.
oh yeah, that's a good
I
idea.
I've been taking my scrap papers, stapling them together, and putting them in every drawer in the kitchen for grocery lists.
Yeah.
And then by my bed, I always forget and need to keep one in the bathroom so I can write things down because I forget by the time I get to the bedroom again. I've forgotten what I was going to do.
Oh
I'm
no!
awful. I can't remember.
I need one in every inch of my house then.
Yes,
Me too.
snippet notepads. There we go.
I
Got four.
I have my mini notepads. See,
Awesome.
I have here my notepads.
Okay. Let's do blues. Well, blue green. Blue green. We can do blue green. I'm just kind of pulling stuff off the tops here and yeah, I think next week we should do how to use your snippet rolls. What you giggling at? Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
Steph.
Okay.
Oh, Miriam's paper is getting much fuller. That's awesome.
Mhm. Yeah. Now, let's go to the other side.
For a while, I was being really good and putting my bits in those magazine flyers you get, like from Home Hardware and stuff. They always have these
Ah,
the magazine thing, so I would just be gluing them down into there, and it worked really, really well. And then I got away from it, and you guys know how that works.
yeah.
Of course, like I say, I'm going to come back and I'm going to doodle on some of these, maybe put some flowers and stems or something. Oh, why didn't you stick? She stuck to my fingers.
I am cutting all around now, and here comes the fun part.
Oh, you're cutting before.
I am cutting, but not the meander. I am cutting around because I there are places that I am out of the page with my bits and bobs like this.
Ah,
So I am tidying them up.
we're quiet today. What's going on with us?
I'm trying to fix a hole.
Oh,
I had to
Is
patch a
the
hole.
hole in the bucket?
dear Liza, dear Liza.
There's a hole in the bucket. That's right. And I had to put a hole patch. The first one didn't work, so Plan B came into effect.
Always
And
gotta have a plan B.
I can always try see if I have to. But I don't want to have to do that. Come on. You can do this. It's going to work. Because it makes
Okay.
cat sense. It makes cat sense to work. So we're working it.
There's a blue one. I need to put these someplace to dry. They're starting to take over here.
Okay.
Where am I?
Right.
You know, little like this, they would make great borders too. Hey, judges,
Yeah.
because they're really nice, quite narrow.
Yeah. And like I said, you could cut it down the middle for a straight edge.
Yeah,
And then you have two.
that's right.
If you don't have any wooden bits and bobs on there or buttons or
Yeah, I'm not. I don't usually put buttons on my stuff because I think it takes up. It's too heavy. You know what I
yeah,
mean? But
yeah, yeah.
okay, let's throw some cheesecloth down on this one. I add so much stuff to my journals, Beth, that I really try and keep them to, you know.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever made a journal that wasn't so gator mouthed that you needed to sit on it to get it to fast. So that's that. I don't know what color I'm doing next. Yellow and orange. Let's do yellow and orange. Scissors, scissors. Now I'm getting little piles of different colored stuff here.
Baby, baby.
I need to do a list of all the paintings that are low, so I know what to buy.
Okay, there's two rows.
Even chat's very quiet today.
We are a quiet bunch today.
We are a very quiet bunch today. Do I have any orange? Orange Here's it coming up. Cats. There we go. Another piece of orange here.
Okay.
Look, I'm throwing all the little bits in the garbage. I am being such a good girl.
It's going to be a clear day tomorrow.
Nice.
We're going to have a clear day. Good things are going to happen.
Things are going to happen?
Good things are going to happen.
Good.
Yeah. Doing that. Okay.
Okay.
Great. Orange and yellow. Orange and yellow. Oh, there's a lovely piece of orange. Scissors. White.
I love the vibrance of your colors, Beth.
Beth always has lovely colors.
Yeah.
What's that? For what? Okay, I'm gonna give guys in the crowd in the chat room. I'll give y'all something to do. Think about what can you do with a snippet cluster strip. And Kim has said make a body for a border. A border.
I know what. You can use it around your body to have a costume of mommy or
Oh,
Halloween.
If you have
No,
a customer,
no, if you have a snippet roller, I don't know what. Use it as bandages.
bandages. Oh, that could be
we
fun.
want to stick to the art room. We want to stick to the art
No,
room.
but if you've got a tear in a page, instead of using washi tape, cover it with snippet strips.
That's okay. A paper bandage. To cover a boo boo.
Border. For border.
Cover up a boo boo. And I said, make a notepad. Decorate a notepad with it. Like this. See if I can
Make a long meander book.
I did. I did a. Oh, where is it? I have to find it. I did. No, I used the snippet roll for the cover for this little book. But this one, I did like an accordion book.
Ah, perfect. You see?
I did. So, okay, I have used them, but I haven't, you know, you know, not, I've used them, but I haven't used them.
Oh,
Oh, no. Oh, well. Oops.
See, there's a decorative notepad.
Yeah.
ah,
I love it.
Yes.
me
You
too.
can make a store list. So you can put ice cream and cookies.
All the good stuff.
That's gonna be our job for next week. A belly band, very good, Anne.
Yeah,
Belly band, excellent.
that is a good one.
A corner tuck, good.
Oh, yeah. I
You
like.
guys are on the roll. I'm making a list. I'm writing it
What
down.
about page tabs?
Tabs, yes, page tabs.
Hidden clips.
Pardon?
Hidden clips.
I still didn't hear you. Sorry, Miriam.
I am going to put that
A
on the
tag topper
chat.
page, yes.
There, it's in the chat. Hi, Jen. How are you? Jen is
Hi, Jen.
it's want to know what list are we doing?
We are doing a list for how to use snippet rolls because I have a collection of them over there and I'm
Hidden,
making more, but I'm making little ones because it's using up the scraps today.
hidden paper clips. A center of a tag. Yeah, put it on a tag and hang it. Yeah, a tag. So next week uh, we're going to try to use our we're going to use snippet tags. Uh, things I made this one last week for the sewing
I
project that we
am going to do one.
and that was my sewing project. So next week we're going to do snippet tags, strips, stick it strips.
Snippet tags or snippet
I can't
rolls?
say it. Cluster strips. We're going to do cluster strips. And then today we're making a list on what ways you can use the snippets, the cluster strip, the snippet roll. You can roll them up and keep them on your desk,
Let's
and
not.
I can do that for next week. I've got a spool. I've got an empty spool. I can put it on. Put them in your journals.
But I don't.
Now you get to go to all your journals and add one. and and you guys have come up with some great ideas. Hello, Michelle.
Hey, Michelle.
Hi, Michelle.
Michelle, do tell. Let's see, where's my blue? I buried it. So I'm hoping I can get this. I'm not going to be able to do all of them today because I need to get to my bits and bobs. And
But now,
So I'm going to go big for a second, and I'm going to
okay,
show my snippet strip collection.
okay.
okay. Now I'm going to use
Okay.
oil pastel, aquarelable,
I
water,
have this one.
and no one.
I have
That
this,
one's cute. Oh, you doodled on it. See, that's a whole new world for me.
and then I used.
Oh, that's excellent. Doing the stripes. We should be doing this. That's awesome.
Oh, love it.
And you can probably use some stickles or a little bit of glitter on there. Beautiful. Love that flower in the middle, how you did that. Those are cute. It's mine to shame.
These haven't been doodled on yet because, I make stuff in that good intentions. You know what good intentions do?
Good intentions.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Look at the blue.
So
Man.
I do make snippet strips, and then I never use the ruddy thing.
I'm going to have to start making some like those. Mine always look like this.
Well, we'll show yours in a minute.
Mine are interesting, but yours has patterns to them.
Well, it's because I use all my gel prints. I don't use gel prints for anything else. I use it for bits, and I do a lot of stripes because I always have cutoffs.
Yeah, you did good.
All right. Let's see, Beth. You got some?
I do from last week.
Okay, let's see. Oh, you don't have them there?
Yes, I have 'em. I took a strip of paper and laid it on my sewing machine, and I started sewing up little bits and bobs off my desk with words, and then I went back and I glued the button on. So the button was after I did the snippet roll.
Those are cute. I like those with the words and stuff.
And yeah, I do too. And the leftover pictures from my beach book, and I did a little thing with the little people and the worry dolls and some more words, and then somebody sent me some blue burlap,
Okay.
and I've got it on there. So I've got some happy mail on there, a stamp, everything that was laying on my desk, I put in that. And the same thing with this one. There's a punch out, an owl, and a key. I had a key. I had some beads laying on my desk, and an extra bumblebee. And I glued the little bow on, and another button, and some more beads. And look at what you do with your old crayon wrappers.
See,
Wow.
I use those just on pages.
And there's another butterfly punch. Then I found a little orange fall leaf. It was all by himself. So every one of mine are they're different than Kim's, and they're cute.
Things different.
And
They're so
I
cool.
can't wait to try some of. There's some extra beads in the bowl, and a stamp. I found another button, and but I can't wait to try some of what Kim has. That's going to be fun. And then this one over here is I used part of the snippet roll on on a one of these. Where'd it go? Here it is. So here is part of this snippet roll. I put it on the top of my grocery list,
That's cute.
and that's going to go into the
Hi,
kitchen.
Janet.
Janet, hi.
So, and this was in the rest of the other one, and I had somebody sent me a sticker and the burlap, and somebody sent me this little wood piece a long time ago. Finally using it. Somebody sent me a butterfly in my happy mail. This is flocked paper,
Nice.
and it's underneath the butterfly, and that's still a great piece right there. I love it. I love my snippets,
I love your snippets too.
snippet strips. And so
Love
next week we're going to be making some more strips, and we're going to show you guys how we store them and what we do with them afterwards, and making a list. What can we do with a
I
snippet
hang them. I just
strip?
have them hanging over there where they're out of sight, so I never use them.
Yeah, you could hang that on your in the middle of the room, hang it on your light pole, your fan pole.
Yeah.
It would tear up. Yes. And you could do these we can do these shopping lists with all of our scrap papers that we cut off and don't use, and we could do seasonal strips to give away
Oh, good idea.
for to family.
you.
Every time somebody comes to the house, they would get one of these to go take home. We'll put them in the basket by the door so that whoever comes through, they can grab them if they need it. Or you say, "Oh, I need to write that. I need to write something down," and you're at the front door. Let me go get a pen. No, you've got this. You've got these in a bowl with the pen and by the door, and you can write it right down. You don't have to run away from the door from your whoever's at the door. You need to
Awesome.
write something down. Easy. So we're coming up with all kinds of good ideas, and I'll probably continue this in my group this week. We'll start writing things down. So hi everybody coming in. Jennifer,
Janet.
Janet, and Michelle. Good to see you guys this morning.
Yes, it's lovely to see you guys today.
Gift
So,
tags. Exactly. You could use a cluster. I would easily take a cluster like this, and if it was seasonal, put it on the top of a name tag on your gift. Absolutely.
Michelle, you asked what I backed mine with. I backed it with just brown paper. I have a roll of brown paper and I used to cover my desk with it. So I always had lots of brown paper kicking around in quite wide lengths. So I would just cut it into a 2-inch strip and then make my snippet strips on them.
I do, Janet. I do that.
But today I'm just using strips of paper and gluing stuff on little, not big.
Janet says Christmas clusters cards. I take an old Christmas card and cut the back off and the name. And so I just have the front of the card. And then I will make a little fabric Christmas cluster and staple it to the top of the card. And that's the new card, the Christmas card, recycled. And I love it. I love doing it. One of my favorite things.
I need to do New Year cards.
New Year cards?
Yes, on October we have the 2nd of October will be our New Year.
Everybody is liking Marion's art. Make her big.
Yes.
Oh, thank
Make Miriam big.
you.
Hang on. Miriam's big.
Oh no. Well,
Yay.
this is my I am taking now some oil pastels, and they are water soluble.
Oh, snippet brooches. Yeah. Mine are just way too big for that kind of thing, I think.
Okay, snippet brooches. Okay.
Thank you,
Oh, you
Janet.
do them out of fabrics, right?
Yeah,
Those would be lovely.
I have a cluster. I have 2, 3 cluster boxes in here around here. One's
Yeah,
for Christmas
I've
and one
got
for fall. Mm-hmm.
I got clusters too. I use them more on my thank you tags than anything.
Okay,
So,
let's,
Miriam,
let's start.
what are you going to do with that?
Miriam, Beth asked what you're doing with it.
Oh, because she thought I understand Mary, and I said she's not talking to me.
Mary M. Mary M.
Maria, now I get it. I'm going to do a meander.
Oh, a meander book. That's right. You
That's
did
going to be awesome.
I'm going to start now.
get it dry.
Yeah.
That's going to be pretty.
It's quite dry. I don't know. This
And
is
see, I'm going to put. Uh, that's going to be really cute, Miriam.
I thought so. Whenever
Every
you do
page, front and
something
back.
big, yeah, when you do something big and then you cut or you cut in some way, uh, it's better even. It's something you didn't foresee, and I love that. So I am going still using these, but now when it's cut, so I need to put them near me, but out now of the view because I don't need them beside me. Now we have four. Let's do another four in the other direction. Like that and like
Fold it in half.
that.
Fold it in half again.
Yeah, and half and half and half. And now I am going to start to cut only if I can see the line.
Get you a white pencil
No, no, I don't like it. I like to live in the at the edge.
in the danger zone.
Yeah. So now I'm going there like that, and I need to go until the last one this direction. Now I'm going to start on the other side in the middle of the page.
There's nothing wrong with your typing today. Anne,
Oh, we speak Taiwanese.
Yes, don't you worry.
I'm fluent in it because I create a lot of it.
I am fluent to speak Taiwanese, and I have I have a helper to that. My autocorrect. He
I call
always,
it auto corrupt.
yes, he always thinks he knows better what I am intent to put.
Hi, Jan. I didn't see you come in. Welcome, welcome.
Hi, Jan.
And
Woohoo! Jan's in the house.
We're playing, making, using up your odds and sods. And I have a lot of odds and sods to use.
I made a mistake here. Yes, I made a mistake here. So it's good that we are putting little pieces and doing them because I went too far.
And I'm just doing all my snippets in one color, like all reds or.
Let's see.
Have you cut that already, Miriam?
Yes, but I did a mistake, so I am
Oh,
doing more here to pieces.
okay.
That will be dry. Then I will put some paint on it. But we can start. Huge mistake. Oh, I don't get it.
Orange.
Oh,
Oh, my. That's orange. So the deal is I have to use as much of the stuff in this box as possible, and then I am throwing everything in this box in the garbage. There's some good stuff in here. There's good.
So the yes paste says you can add water to it.
Oh, good.
oh,
So that
perfect.
means I should be able to get it softened back up a little bit.
Well,
It,
that would be
it
good.
wasn't completely, boy, it drank all the water up. That's good.
Well, we have the book here and there. Now I need to do something with that.
So if your yes paste dries up, guys, you can put a little bit of water in it to moisten it.
Thank
Oh,
you,
but
Janet.
napkins in the bottom of this bin. I'm pulling them out. I'm not throwing those out. See,
Use
already,
them, use them,
already.
use them on your snippets.
Okay, let's
No,
start.
they're too pretty. I want to use them on full pages. You know,
You can put them on the back.
I could. No, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing.
You'll think of something. You'll
I
think.
will.
I do have a shoebox full of leftover napkins, and I should use them instead of getting a new one.
Mm. Thank you, Anne. Yeah, I know. Colorful. Okay, now we have the crayons. No, it's not crayons. It's
Chalk or pastels?
pastels. All pastels that are water soluble.
Yeah, that's good. I like that.
The only thing with that is that need to be the last layer. You cannot do anything over that. Only I need to try to put some this product fixative, and then maybe I can do something over.
I'm getting quite a collection of little snippet bits here. Yay! We're doing good.
Hmm. Well, thank you, Johnny.
Oh yeah. Oh, Jan. Oh yeah. I've been working on that. We don't even want to talk about it anymore. All I know is that I have lots of stuff that I never use, and I need to start using it. The nice things about doing these little ones, I can also fold them in half and use them as like a page edge, right?
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, uh, like a marking your page where you're
Yeah,
reading.
yeah.
You can put magnets on it.
Yeah, you could put magnets on it so it'll stay, or a hidden paper clip. Somebody said a hidden paper clip on our list.
I did.
I could do hidden paper clips. I have a bin of those too. Go figure. But I bet you guys knew that already.
Well, we kind of like the same things.
We do. We certainly do. I'm thinking I can stamp some of these and doodle on some.
I think I need to open it. That was right. I need to let it dry, let it dry, let it dry.
Okay, Beth, let's see what you're up to.
Well,
Making
Yes.
I'm just going to finish this one book page. I got two more pages here, and I'll show you the spine, and then I can take a. I've got one left, but I think I can close the book and work on it a little bit and glue some things down. And this will be the last page, and it's just a cheap slip knot. It's the easiest slip knot you can make on a binder.
yeah, I like those slip knot bindings. I use them often.
Yep.
I got the idea from you and Becca when I was
Yeah.
my rude books.
Yeah. And so uh, this last one, I'll tie a knot in it around the base, and it will not unravel that way.
Hmm.
So we've got that. So now I can start working in my book, and I could put some snippets on the front,
You could.
like that butterfly. See what else we got. Let's put a snippet on the front. That big white button. I think I'll just do that. Cut this off here. And I'll put the laugh at the top and a crayon at the bottom.
Nice.
Yeah. You know what? I'm very tired.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I am going to abandon you today.
Okay, Miriam. Definitely get some rest, hon.
Yeah, I need to. So thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much for coming and playing.
Thank you, Miriam.
Love
We'll
it.
see you soon.
Always love it.
I wanted to say bye, so I say bye like that.
Bye
Thank you so
bye.
much, all in there.
Big hugs, Miriam.
Bye bye. Bye bye. Have a nice day, you all. Thank you, Anne. Thank you so much. So I am leaving.
Okay, Miriam. Bye, honey. So let's look and see what we got in here. I've got some leftover felt. I used felt on some birds the other night.
Nice.
Oh, look! I found a little doll. I'm gonna put her on the front. Bulky things on the front of the book. Let me plug my glue gun back in.
You know, when I decided that this was what I wanted to do, I swore I wasn't going to cut up my little bits. Here I am, chopping away. That
Yeah,
takes up
but you're using them.
takes up a lot of time when you're chopping everything up.
Yeah, it does.
Silliness.
So this guy here is going to go right there. From my snippet strip. See?
Oh, he's cute. Yes.
There's a little burlap on him and some other papers. And in the front, I'm going to do. I've got the little worry doll. We're going to put the little doll baby there. That'll
Awesome.
look cute on the front.
Welcome, CK.
Yeah, I even used a
Nice
brad.
to see you.
I
I
put a
didn't
brad in right there.
Awesome. I didn't see CK come in. Sorry, guys.
Hi,
Anybody
Colleen.
that I've missed, I'm just in a zone here. I should be watching chat.
We're using up our bits and bobs.
We are. Some of us better than others.
And I've got another button. It's an elephant. Here's a wooden button, and it's like a little garden flower. It's got a brad on it. I found a tassel.
Oh, nice.
I found a pom pom. That came off of my floor the other night. I got a seashell.
Pom pom from your floor? What? Oh, right.
Pom pom. Yeah. Anybody need any pom poms?
I love pom poms. We had this discussion.
We got tons. I found some old jewelry here, and I can take the things off of that and put in my book. The flat ones. There's a star.
That's very pretty. Yeah. Very pretty.
So we can do all kinds of things with that. I'll have to get the pliers out to get that off. I found a foot. That was on the floor the other night, too.
A foot?
A foot.
There we go. Body parts.
It's pottery.
Ah.
Mm-hmm. So
have you been doing much pottery lately, Beth?
I haven't. I did some earlier this year for Dana, and she came over and made some things, and then she had I bissed him, I fired him, and then she came back to paint him, and I fired him again, and she got to take him home that weekend.
Lovely.
So it worked out pretty good. And I saw somebody over on Marketplace that does firing for you if you have any pots.
Nice.
You can make your pots, and then you don't have to buy the kiln, and she fires your stuff for you. And I thought that's pretty cool. I could do that.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to do it. If I had the garage fixed up the way I want it, the way I wanted it 10 years ago, I could do that. I would have been able to do that. Somebody made me a hidden paper clip.
You know, I think I would be worried about firing stuff for other people, because what happens if it explodes in your kiln?
Well, right? That's just it's not your fault.
No, I get that, but I think that some people might get a little bit upset?
Well, first of all, I have to say I am experienced with
Yeah,
firing,
yeah.
and I do know that you don't want to rush the heating up and the cooling down process.
No, no.
Those are two important moves that you do not want to alter, rush, or change. And I have a routine when I fire my killing up. I write it down. I
Yeah,
write down the time I started, and then every half hour I'll go up a notch on
right,
the heat.
right,
And then because you can't put anything in the oven until the you have to put everything in the oven before you start to warm it up. So
right.
everything is in the oven. But but I one time I put it on high, and this was way back in learning, and I was sitting there, and that I started hearing the explosions and the pots break, and there's nothing you can do. That you have to let the thing finish cooking,
Yeah,
the rest of the products. But um, the good news is, if you're going to have any breakage, it's going to be mostly in the bisking fire stage, and
right.
because it's brittle and soft. And if you didn't knead your clay correctly and get all the air out of it when you kneaded it to start throwing, that creates a problem. So it could
Oh,
be
definitely.
it's not just my fault; it would be their fault too. But but I'm very good at being patient on letting it warm up, taking your time and letting it warm up, because it doesn't hurt anything to go slow.
No, no.
Doesn't hurt a thing. But I enjoy teaching about it because I learned. That's how I learned. I learned it
Exactly.
all online. Of course, when I was a kid, we went to the fairs and we saw the people, throwing clay at the museums and things. And they had these fairs going on, and you'd see these things. And then I did an adult class, but everything I learned was really basically online, especially about the killing, because I
Right.
never had an oven before. And I watched movies for months before I would fire my oven up. I was scared to death to fire it up. And then I realized
Oh, sorry, Dana.
it's just like the oven in the house. Knock, knock. Dana's going to come
Yeah,
on and
Dana's
play.
here. Hi, Dana. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Janet.
Hello, everybody.
Dana, we were just talking about you. Were your ears burning?
Yep.
We talking about your pottery.
Oh, yeah. I haven't even got to do anything with it yet.
Well, that's okay. It's there for when you do. It won't go bad.
What you working on today, Dana? Let's make you big. Are you okay with me making you big?
Yeah,
Okay, let's see what Dana's up to.
I've been making these.
Aren't those cute?
They're from my
Those
Cricut.
Oh
little
man,
scarecrows. Those are wonderful.
And then I've got different pumpkins.
that's cute.
And then I did some pattern ones.
Oh, those are
Those are
love. Oh, I
beautiful.
love the pattern ones. Those are
Yeah.
fun.
Then I did this.
You've been gluing like crazy.
And I did this. That one.
That's cute. Look at all those leaves. That's a lot of gluing.
Yeah, that one was. And that.
Lovely.
So, yeah, that's what I've been doing.
Nice.
I've got some Halloween stuff. I know a lot of people don't like Halloween. Let me get a piece of paper.
I love Halloween personally.
So here.
Oh, those are fun.
Yeah. So that's what I've been working on. So
Pretty.
I'm gonna.
Very nice.
I've got some stuff I want to cut out on my Cricut to do more of them. So I figure I can give those out in giveaways.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. So what are y'all working on?
I'm making snippet strips and
I'm using up bits and bobs in my new book.
Okay. So I'm gonna cut on my Cricut for a few minutes
cool.
because I have some stuff that I've been trying to get right.
Well, I have determined that whatever I don't use out of this bin today goes in the garbage. Because I've just got too much scraps around.
Yeah. Well, it kind of adds up after a while.
Oh, well, I don't throw anything out. We know that.
That's funny.
Well, I mean, if I didn't make such little piddly things, I think I would be much better off. But I make too many little piddly things, so I just can't. Something wrong with me. I admit it.
I think all of our husbands would say that.
Ron just small. He keeps bringing me stuff, right? Like,
It's like Joe. Joe's an enabler.
He is. He goes to the dollar store and brings me stuff.
oh, see, Ron doesn't shop. He just,
He finds stuff.
yeah.
That's
Well,
Joe's hobby. Colleen's cleaning. Come on over here.
oh yes, yes,
You
yes.
won't let her.
Hurry. Run. Run. Colleen, run.
Don't throw it away. You know what, Jen? Look, I've got this bin of little stuff, right? And it's deep and it is packed. And then I've been cleaning this bin this deep full of bigger scraps. So I really need to throw out these little ones because I just keep making more little ones, and they just happen, right? You guys know. I know you know.
We know you know you know.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, look, see? Why is this in my scrap bin box? Should be in a journal. Good grief. But,
You can take me off, Kim.
pardon?
You can take me off of the thing. Nobody can see what you're doing.
Yeah, I see her.
Yeah,
Hey,
we're
come on.
all three of us are big.
Hit your
So,
live.
here.
Okay. Jeez. How did that get behind so far?
Oh, that's lovely. I'll use that one. But yeah, Jen, I have so much stuff. And you have to remember that when I make stuff, like these are my books, right? The books that I use and stacks of books on my ATCs and in my journals and stuff, those are little, those are itty bitty things. So I don't know. Whatever. I have to throw it out. I really do. Because there's just way much. Way much. Then you think you've got a lot of one colored stuff, and you do not.
So here's a really cool bits and bob. It's the wrapper off of your embroidery thread.
Nice. Yeah.
So it goes in there. It goes in the book.
So I'm doing all mine kind of in one kind of color. You found the watercolors? Oh, Jan. Wish I was closer. I would come and help you make a mess. Have to admit, I had a lot of fun playing at Jan's place when I was there in May.
Yeah, I bet you did. If I ever win the lottery, I'm going to make a hotel for us crafters. You
You know,
can come and stay as long as you want, and bring your crafts and take a vacay with me.
Beth, that's funny because there's a hotel that was for sale in a small town farther out than I am now. But it was for sale for like $85,000.
Yeah,
And I was thinking, that would be such a lovely thing to turn into a crafters retreat.
yeah, yeah.
But
It would.
I'm not physically able enough to run a hotel now.
Yeah, if I was a lot younger,
Yeah, 10 years ago I would have jumped at the chance, but
I
now,
I I've always wanted a B&B
yeah.
and on the beach. I've always wanted one,
Oh,
and and but that can't happen any right now.
no.
No, no, they wouldn't let it happen. Oh, put these in there. I think somebody sent me these. Somebody sent me
Oh, those
these.
are cute.
They're like Twinchies. Let's see how big they are.
Exactly, Jen. That's why I don't throw stuff out. But you know what? I really have to throw stuff out because just using all this stuff for my little bits could probably take me the rest of my life. And then I still have all the big bits, not to mention all the gel prints that I have just played with making. So things have to go. Things need to go. Hate to say it, but they gotta go. And by the time I'm done, do you guys have any idea how much doodling I'll have to do?
You better get started.
Between the doodling and I'll probably do some stenciling on, maybe some I don't know. I'm just making, that's all I'm doing. I'm just making. So much stuff.
Not enough time in the day to do everything we
Oh.
want to do.
And with me being down in the basement, I don't have sunshine either, right? Like I really miss having natural light. Like I look out the basement window and that window faces north, but I can see the sun reflecting on the next door neighbor's house. And it's like, why am I down here in the shade? Like I should be outside in the sunshine. You know, you know how it goes.
You gotta set your timer. So
Oh look, got some purple thread yarn. Let's add some of that in various places. Yeah, Jen, seriously, I have so much stuff. I really need to do something with it. Do I do? But I mean, like, why am I keeping bits like this? Garbage. Put it in the garbage right now. And that. I don't know. Something wrong with me, guys. I admit it. At least I admit I have a problem.
Oh, what did I do with my little person? There we go.
But I mean, that's like a bazillion fish, right? If I was doing my fish, that's a lot of fish I could get out of this mess beside me.
I'm loving my book.
It's a lovely little book. It is lovely. But at least I'm sorting and getting some of this stuff used so that I can do other things, right? Right. I think those green. Do another green one. Ah, look. Needed purple. There it is. Yeah, but Glenn, they're so little. Like some of them are just so little.
I found my red pom poms.
Yay!
Those are noses.
They are noses.
They'll be ready for Christmas.
I hear you cringing, Dana.
Pom
Oh,
pom.
I know. She has a ton of them.
I
Me
found
too.
one on the floor. I saved it.
I don't doubt that. Oh, crap.
Christmas is coming.
But I use mine for my puppets, my puppet noses, right? Like my little finger puppet kitten has a little pink pom pom nose,
See?
and this monster or alien has a red pom pom nose. I saved my pom poms because I just don't have enough stuff. Actually, I've got way too much. Okay, there's my purple one. Do I have here?
I'm going to a retreat this week, Thursday through Sunday.
Nice.
Where's it going to be?
It's just close. It's in Lakeland. It's close to my house, so I'll drive back and forth. That's the
Yeah.
only sucky thing, because when you get tired, you can go up to your room if you have a hotel, but I'll just have to suck it up.
Well, get in bed early.
Well, that's impossible because I take Gage to and from work at 2:00. I leave the house at about 2:30, and then I have to go back. Then I
Right.
come home, then I go back to get him at about 7:30, 8:00. So, yeah,
Make him drive.
I do, but
And
I
it's
can't
hard.
rest. I can't rest with him driving. Jeez.
No. But I mean, so we can get him used to driving.
Oh,
I
he has been.
You got some, you can't, and if he, panics and can't do it, he can't do it.
I've got to get his car worked on Tuesday, and then hopefully it'll be better. But I mean, he's been driving, just
A little
he's
bit.
got to work on some things. Yeah, backing up's an issue. He just wants to back up without looking. I'm like, no. He's a mess.
You know what would work for that is if you got one of those really loud rubber chickens and you put it behind the back tire, and if he backs up and he's not looking, he runs over it, makes that squealing noise. I think he'll start looking.
I'd freak him out.
True.
He'd end up in the hospital. He would freak out.
That
He
too.
would. He gets very anxious about stuff.
Yeah. But it would,
So,
at least it would be just a rubber chicken, not a dog or a kid.
right.
And then he would know, I do
Yeah.
have to look.
I don't know. He worries me.
Yeah. Hey, Victorian Edge, welcome. We are using up scraps.
Bob.
So, Beth is working on a little book. Dana's working on doing some Halloween stuff, and I am making snippet strips because I hoard this stuff and I have to use it. What do you like to make? Dana and Beth make all kinds of fun stuff.
I'm going to have to
I
find
make
me
little
another
bits of
drawer
things.
to pick out some things.
I like making little bits of things.
I have the worst time cutting out black paper. It's the
Oh.
worst.
Black paper?
Yes.
Uh,
It is horrible.
put
Like-
another piece of paper with it.
I can on my Cricut.
No, that doesn't work. Yeah.
It's horrible. It just never cuts good.
Oh, so when you do your Victorian Edge, are you using copy paper or cardstock?
Cardstock.
And you have that much trouble with it? That's weird.
It depends on the brand, honestly. And
It's the type of paper, because some of it looks like construction paper and some of it's slicker, like
yeah, some of it has like a pattern, like a rib pattern in it, and some of it's more smooth.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think it just depends on how they bind it or something, because some of it rips so easy, like whenever the cutter's cutting it, and some of it does fine.
Huh.
And mine's all mixed up, so I don't know which is which.
That would be my house.
So I'm like, okay.
So Victorian Edge does junk journals and she's learning card making. Well, welcome. Beth makes incredible journals, so does Dana. That's a lovely key, Beth.
Isn't that cool?
It is.
I've got this one I started.
Oh, that's lovely. I like the cup.
That's what I'm making all this stuff for.
I struggle with covers. I've got so many signatures ready for covers, and I'm just struggling. I don't know what my problem is. Don't know. If you guys know what my problem is, please tell me.
I think I.
Just
Oh, sorry.
really-
Yeah, I've cut out some pockets and stuff like that on my Cricut and on my Cuddlebug.
See, the pockets and stuff I have no problem with. Covers, I am just, I just don't do a job. I don't like my covers.
This is a cute little. This was for my Cuddlebug
Oh, he's cute.
in a little. Let's see. I got some chickens.
I love chickens.
I just cut out a bunch of stuff just to have. I'll probably take my. Do have a Cricut Joy,
Yeah,
and I'll probably take it with me to the crop, but
nice.
because it's small, and I can cut out. I can cut out pretty decent
Hi,
size stuff.
Maya. So,
Is it like
how much,
at a hotel?
Huh? Yeah, it'll be at a hotel. Yeah.
Dana, how much difference in size is the Cricket Joy compared to the Cuddlebug?
Not a lot.
Okay.
Let's see. This is my Spellbinders, which is a little bit bigger than a Cuddlebug. Let me find my Joy.
Okay. Hey, Debbie, welcome.
Hi, Debbie.
Let's see here. I'll show you what my Joy looks like compared to this.
Okay, much smaller.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So, yeah, it's not very big. Like, this is my little printer, my photo printer. And this is, I mean, they're small.
Yeah.
So, that's what I get for Christmas, stuff like that.
That's lovely.
This stupid thing.
Let's not go too wide.
Bits and bobs, bobs and bits.
Oh, you still have enough for 2 more of those Austin journals, Anne? That's awesome. My journals are more eclectic than themed. Let's get a new glue. I thought Becca's sale was yesterday, wasn't it?
We did do some, but we were on for a while, and then we were going to come back on, but she's had a UTI,
Oh, no.
and her doctor was trying to call her medicine in, and so she's like, I've got to feel better. So we're going to finish it probably. I won't be home Thursday, so it'll have to be Monday or Wednesday. And we'll work on it.
Yeah.
She gets UTI, so easy.
Yes.
She probably, it would probably be better if she went ahead and did the catheter, the suprapubic catheter.
Yeah.
Then she would probably be a lot better. And she's got a new doctor, and I don't know. You know, when you get a new doctor, it's hard sometimes to make them see that you know your body.
Right.
And that they really should listen to you.
Yeah. That's very true. I got a new doctor. She's been my doctor for a couple of years, but she's just finally realizing that, you know, her methods and my methods don't jive.
Yeah.
She's getting better.
I mean, that's okay sometimes, but it's not okay sometimes. You know, like when you know darn well, like, and I'm the same way. Like, I know whenever I don't feel good, and I know I can pretty much tell, you know, if I have something serious going on.
Yeah.
This
Well, I
is
think
a-
that hey Ma, nice to see you. I think that has a lot to do with when you've got chronic pain or one of those invisible diseases that they call invisible diseases. You monitor your body because you know, right?
Yeah.
And they don't get that.
I don't always listen.
No. Yeah, I hope Becca gets better soon too, because that's not fun.
No, it sucks.
Well, there's Maul's place. I haven't seen you in a month of Sundays. Hello. How are you?
I'll be right back.
Okay.
And I haven't seen Stacy. Where's Stacy been?
Rare, not raw disorder. Yeah.
Okay.
It does. It really does.
See if we can find somebody that needs some glasses.
Glasses. I could put glasses on these things.
Right.
I'm not hauling out anything else. I've got stuff here. I'm not hauling anything else out. I'm going to be good. You heard it here first. I'm going to do this and I'm going to throw the bits away and start all over again. Oh, Dana disappeared. I hope that was something she did, not something I did.
She I bet she had to reboot her computer. Her computer, when she first gets on for just a few minutes, and then it wants to reboot. But
Yeah.
after she gets on, and she doesn't know why it does that.
Very annoying.
Yes.
You know, I would find that very annoying.
She's checked everything. Good to hear that, Tina. I'm glad you're feeling good.
Good. Yeah, I noticed that Stacy was on yesterday morning, but I haven't really seen her on for a while. Yeah, last time I saw her, she was on with Kellyanne. But I mean, I haven't seen her in anybody's groups really either. Dana's back. Okay. What's that, Ja? Welcome back.
Thanks.
Oh, Debbie, sorry to hear that. That's brutal too. You know?
I ordered a new case for my computer that has 4 fans in it because
Oh,
it keeps
nice.
shutting down on me.
Do you think that's why it is?
That's what Dustin thinks, so we're gonna try it. And this stupid thing didn't save none of my work I was just doing. Butthole. Okay, on
Should I
to
make you
something.
big so you can show us, Dana?
Oh, I'm gonna have to figure out something else to work on because this is being, my Cricut is being really a pain.
I've noticed that since they changed this latest update.
Oh, yeah. They mess with stuff that they don't need to mess with, and then they don't mess with stuff that would really help us.
Well, the thing is the they want the subscriptions, and it's like I don't use it often enough in order for me to justify paying for a subscription.
Yeah. I do have the subscription, and I try to make myself use it.
Yeah,
But it is worth it. But sometimes it just pisses me off.
Yeah.
And then
I
I'm
get
like,
well, I'm not getting the subscription. I've been taking stuff and putting it in a graphic program and just uploading that in all separate pieces so that all I have to do is upload it and cut it. And then but definitely not happy with everything that needs subscriptions now.
Yeah, I renewed my virus protection, and uh, they want to do an automatic takeout every year.
Yeah.
Well, this year I got a new charge card, so they couldn't do it. And then for the next year, it was kind of expensive, but I went ahead and got it because I've been using it all along. And so they wanted to automatically renew it again next year, but it's $50 more.
Yeah. Like,
So I like, and it wouldn't let me process my thing without clicking it, and you agree to those user agreement things. It's automatic agreement.
yeah.
That means I've kind of like committed myself to use them next year for $50 more. But it was the only way I could get it to, uh, I could have changed, but I would have had to have somebody come in and help me do all that.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
I haven't been having any problems. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I
Yeah,
haven't had any viruses or anything, so I'm not going to complain.
right.
So I did it. But it is a product that, I do use my computer a lot, so
Yeah, it's something that you have to have, right? Like,
important. Yeah.
I don't have one on mine.
Well, of course, I don't surf on my computer in here.
Me
I
neither. I
mainly
don't.
surf on my iPad, and
yeah,
I don't have no idea if my iPad's got any protection on it or not. I supposedly could use the same I got McAfee, and I can use up to 5 devices, and I could put both our phones and my iPad on it, but I don't know how to do it. So I don't know. Hopefully we have bypassed all of those strange things these days. All right.
Okay,
I'm
my mind here.
winding down here.
Come on, where'd you go?
It is helping me that full-time job. It is. It is. I'm just gonna add some book page because I've got it sitting here. Yeah, I mean everybody wants subscriptions now, right? Like it's getting very expensive to have a computer.
Well, I can see, everybody's starting to work from home now, The cars, they're talking about how the car sales are down
Yeah,
because kids are not driving. They're working at home.
yeah,
And when we were kids, we couldn't wait to get in the car, take off.
yes.
But
That makes sense.
Have you ever done any like 3D um, projects on your Cricut?
Me?
Yeah.
No. The only thing I did was this dinosaur that, you cut the legs separate and it stands up.
Yeah.
I did these for a great nephew. Wanted them, so I did those. But aside from that, no, I really don't
Because
do
one
much.
thing I don't understand on here is like I chose this pocket and it has, where you score. So I have the score pin, but whatever. But like they don't come up. The score lines don't come up where they should be.
Oh,
Like whenever I hit make, it brings me to the score lines first, and they're not in the right spot.
wow.
So
No.
I'm like, what on earth?
See, I thought of getting the score blade, but I never did.
I don't really have a score blade because I don't have the maker,
Right.
so I don't have that. But it's just I don't know. I don't know what they're expecting you to do with that.
Yeah. Yeah, money, money, money. It's crazy. Yeah, I don't have Apple products. I've always had Android. I know how to use my
Me
Androids,
too.
and it's just the way it's going to stay because I am not really tech savvy,
Well,
and
and
I admit that.
yeah, I can figure it out usually, but I just don't want the headache of all the Apple stuff.
Yeah,
Like you have so many things that you got to pay for and this and that. I'm like, whatever, forget it.
Exactly. There, guys. What balance is it? So I've got about 12 of these little strips already, guys.
Moving right along.
I am, and we have not put a dent in this bin. Have not. Yeah, my kids all have Apple phones, and Ron has one, but that's just because his brother gave it his old one. Let's see these. Cool. I can just take these and my gel pens upstairs tonight and doodle. That'll be nice. You have everything Apple now? Well, like I say, we only have Ron's phone that is Apple. Three already. Wow, that's crazy. That's a lovely age, though.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, this one's symmetrical. What am I doing? Ah, it's okay. It's okay. I like symmetrical stuff, right? Great.
Okay. I guess I'll do a few snippets because that's something I can manage right now. And I've got some scraps right here.
Oh, I got scraps. I really have a lot of scraps. Really. Lots.
Okay.
But like I say, I'm going to come back and possibly stamp with white paint or black, or, I'm going to doodle on a bunch of these and pretty them up because they're interesting, but they need something. Something.
Very interesting.
Oh. I thought I had more copy paper strips than I do. These are too wide. I don't know if I want them that wide. All right, Beth, can I make you big? Show off what you're doing?
I am, and I'm about ready to quit.
Okay.
But I can't sit here
You're big.
too much longer, but I can show you what I've done. I've done a lot. I'm really happy with it. So here's my snippet grocery list.
I like it.
I'm going to take that to the kitchen. And then let me put this hot glue gun over here so I don't burn myself. It's unplugged. So I just went through my jars and bowls on my table where I throw things. That's how I clean the table off. And I'm using a lot of them in my little book here. So I started this book earlier this summer, and I'm just now getting it finished. And it's I did uh, a Coptic stitch. I got one more row to do right here. It's going to be blue, and the holes are already there. And you can see the stitching is pretty uniformed, and it's neat. But anyway, this is a snippet on the front of the book, and I love it. And these are coasters from a restaurant, and I painted them with some paints, and I had red and blue and yellow, and there's a green, but I think that was the yellow and the blue. And then there's, I guess, red and orange. Yeah, red and orange. But anyway, those are the colors. And so it's a chunky book. This is part of a snippet. It was sewed together, and I cut it off to put in there. So that's what you can do with your snippets. You can use them in your art, cut them off whatever you want to use. It's nice. And I had somebody sent me some doggy and cat stickers, and that's how come I got the stickers. And I used some Yes paste, and it's as sticky could be. It's not drying at all.
Well, that's not fun.
So I don't know. I think I'm going to have to pitch it, but it's sticking this page too. But anyway, there's a kitty cat. I had kitty cat and doggy stickers that I'm putting in, and I made a little pumpkin over here, but you can't see him, so I'm going to have to outline them in black or something. And this is a little sewing notion. I
Very
found a
cute.
bee stamp that I had, and then there's a hidden paper clip that somebody sent me. It's got pepper on it. Must be garden things. And this is the back of the paper clip, the back side of it. It's cute. And I found some bling bling in my jar. And this little doggy's got bling bling on her neck. So it got some bling bling on her. I'll make a bed out of it or something. So I just glued some more things. I found a tag. I found a brad, some more sewing things. I had some of these circles left over from the ACT circles,
Okay.
points, and then a butterfly sticker. I glued a key on there. So if we need an extra key to the front door, we got it. And this one's stuck. I might be able to fix it with a pen, with a marker. So I still got a ways to go. This was a little game piece and some punches that I had. I got a food sticker. We have food stickers in our prompts. So
Nice.
there's a flag, a paperclip flag, some mapping, and then the back. Oh, I got some more back here. I had these little tiny flowers that I glued down, glued another key, and I got a little heart on a map. So this page is wet. And then I think that's all I have in the book. So I've got lots to do yet, but it's a book that you can pick up and do a little bit and then throw it down if for a while if you
Those,
need to.
those are the best kind, right?
And I can leave it here, and if I have any more things left over this week, I can add them in here instead of putting them in my jar.
Right.
So but I try to use things that people send me, and I do have a couple of envelopes over here, but I'm running out of steam today, so I'm not going to be able to do it. And that's all that I have for today. So I had a lot of fun.
Well, thanks.
We got some things done, and
I
we
always
started.
appreciate you coming and playing.
We
Always,
started.
always, always.
Yeah, we started a list of what we can do with snippet cluster strips. That's going to be next week, next
Yeah.
Sunday, and I'm going to work on this list in my room on Tuesday. So if you want to come in and help play the list, we're making a list.
And checking it twice.
So yeah, I could take my Stabilo pencils and work in these things too. That would be fun. Put some Stabilo marks in it, and I might put some. I've got some wax paper, and I think I'll put some wax paper in the middle of some of those pages.
Hi, Teresa. Hi, Renee.
Hi, Renee. Hi, Teresa. So I'll meet you all in the chat room in a minute.
All right.
I'll
Well,
be in the
thanks for
chat room.
coming and playing.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye. You still up for playing a bit, Dana?
If you are, it's up to you.
I am because,
It's
you
your
know,
channel.
yeah, but, you know, I'm feeling horrible that I'm going to dump this bin. And I might be on here a little while. Hey, Teresa. Nice to see
I'll
you.
stay as long as I can.
Awesome. Because, you know, I'm feeling so guilty that I'm going to be throwing that stuff out. It's hurting. It's hurting me.
Yeah.
I admit it. I admit it is rough on me.
It's kind of a weird, like my husband's not having to go out of town right now. So it's kind of weird
Yeah.
because usually on Sundays he'll leave and be back on Thursdays, but he's been home.
Yeah, it's weird having them home. It really
But
is.
that sucks because I have to cook.
Yep. Well, I mean, my sister's having her husband is retired now, and she's used to have a house to herself, right?
Worked her.
What are you doing here? Why are you still here?
I know. I told my husband, I said, when you retire, I don't know what I'm going to do. I said, because you'll drive me bonkers.
Yeah.
We'll be so decrepit it won't matter.
That too. That too. It's kind of the way I'm looking at it.
Yeah, I already have enough health problems.
Yeah. It's very hard living with pain all the time.
Yeah.
I have a couple of friends who have fibro, and it's like, my goodness. Every day is a new day, right? Every day is a new pain. Like, oh, look, this is hurting today.
Well, and for me, what sucks is I have all these other issues that go along with it, and all of it together is just exhausting.
Oh, I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. Well, thank you very much for coming in, Victorian Edge. I'm sorry I didn't get your name. Do you prefer being called Victorian, or do you have a name that you would like us to use? I'm rude. I should have asked you earlier. But I appreciate you coming and
Hello.
checking us out. See, yeah, you guys live in cities. You can order DoorDash.
Yeah.
I couldn't even imagine what they would charge me to deliver out here.
Oh. Well, and I never used DoorDash.
Yeah.
And my nephew comes over here and he's like, DoorDash is delivering something. I'm like, what? I'm like, we are like seriously 5 minutes from McDonald's, Zaxby's, Wendy's, Taco Bell. I mean, like literally right down the road.
Oh no.
I'm like, boy, you waste so much money.
Yeah.
I said, how you know them people ain't like spitting in your food or something?
That too. Because you never know. You just don't know.
He's a mess.
Oh, thanks, Beth. You know what? I was going to put stuff in. Victoria? Oh, excellent. Thank you. Welcome, Victoria. Nice to meet you. Oh, thanks for putting that in, Beth. See, I'm
Victoria, what do
so
you like to
bad at
craft?
that.
What do you like to do, Victoria? Do you craft?
She does
Journal or something?
junk journals, and she's learning to make cards, she said.
Oh, I started out as a scrapbooker, and then now I do a little bit of everything, I guess.
And she does it lovely, beautifully. Absolutely beautifully.
I still don't trust them, Teresa. Not with my food.
Yeah, I'd love to be able to. You know, when we lived in the city and we were younger and working and we had money, and well, it's not that we don't have money, but you know what I mean? That
Yeah, whenever you are more apt to freely spend it.
yeah, and we would get burgers delivered, whatever. It was lovely. But moving out here, it's been a real eye opener because we don't, and it's a good saver, that's for sure. Oh yeah, oh, definitely. I understand that, Tina. That without a car,
Yeah, it's good. It's great for people that live in the city and don't have a car or that isn't able to get out. I mean, it's great. I mean, I can't imagine like being, you know, at home and being sick or something and you can't, I mean, it that kind of thing, it helps a lot of people for sure.
oh, even just the seniors that are shut in and
Yeah,
can't
yeah, it
get out,
helps
right?
them.
Like,
Yeah, it totally helps them. So that's a nice thing. But the thing about it, being a senior, is a lot of them don't know how to use the apps and this and that.
oh, that's a big one. Yep.
So,
That's funny because actually I just noticed that there's a tech class for seniors being put on through our local RM. And I
uh
thought that that's a lovely thing because I know a lot of people who do not have computers, don't use computers, especially out here, right? Because being a Mennonite community, a lot of them don't use computers.
yeah, absolutely.
So I thought that that was an absolutely wonderful thing for them to be putting together. There's another one.
Oh, cool.
I'm going to have like 50 of these by the time I'm done, I'm sure. And I'm just using stuff that's on my desk now. I'm not even going in the bin. Let's pull something out of the bin. We'll use this piece of word search puzzle stuff. So Victoria answered, I love to make junk journals and now learning die cutting on Sizzix and card making.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, exactly, Teresa. Isn't that crazy? Show Dana my first ones. What first ones? The ones that I've got hanging up over there, like my two snippet rolls, or the ones that I was just playing with here today, Beth? I have a stack of snippet rolls over there that. I guess I could pull those out and show them again because we've got new folks here watching, and I know a lot of people aren't going to rewatch a 3-hour replay. I will go and snag them. Do that again. Oh,
With that other paper. Oh, there it is.
yes. Dina, do you make snippet rolls?
I have one that I made out of fabric.
I don't have a sewing machine that works. All right. I'm going to make myself thick.
Okay.
Let's put the cap on the glue. And I'm going to show you my collection. This is why I'm wondering why I am making more, aside from using up the scraps. And that's why next week we are going to use snippet rolls. So I have this one.
Oh, cool. Now, are these paper or fabric?
These are paper. And of course, I did all the hearts one direction, so it can only go this way.
Right.
Then I got a little bit smarter and used things.
I love that one. That's got a lot of your flowers and stuff.
Yeah. Well, see, when I was doing snippet rolls, I thought they had to have focal points. So, they do have a lot of my work.
Yeah, that's pretty. Those are cool.
Thanks.
I like that too.
So I do rip off hunks and throw them in journals and Happy Mail and stuff. But for the most part, these ones I consider complete. These ones haven't been doodled on or anything. And I need to get to them. But, just patchwork thingies.
Oh, yeah. That kind of looks like puzzle pieces.
It does. But hey, I could do one with puzzle pieces. No, I'm not hauling anything else.
Shut up, Dana.
I've hauled these out, and I think I've used just a couple of them, right? Like my negatives. And then lots of stripes, because I like stripes. For some reason, I like patterns. I don't know what my thing is about patterns.
Well, you definitely have your own style, and it shows. I mean,
that was my attempt at doing a neutral one. Because we know Kim doesn't do neutrals as the rule. And then that's the last one. But I've got like all these, and I'm making little strips because I don't use these.
Yeah, but you have a great imagination.
Well, thank you. I could have a snippet swap. That would be an idea. But yes, I have stuff, guys. I've got lots of stuff. All right, Jen, I'd like to see that.
Hey, Renee.
You know what? Let's do this. Let's go this way. We're bigger now. We can see what we're both doing. Oh, thanks, Teresa. So yeah, it's I have stuff, guys.
My husband will tell you the same thing about me.
Yeah. But
I
does
think
it
you're
bring you
more.
step in and go, I thought you could use this?
I think you're more disciplined and about doing stuff and finishing it.
Me? Are you kidding?
Yeah,
No, no,
I
no.
think you are better than me.
I don't know. You have no idea how many projects. I've got probably 14 journals sitting under this desk that are pretty much done except for their covers. And we've had this discussion how Kim doesn't do like I struggle with covers.
I don't know why.
I don't either. It's just I struggle. He's always bringing Beth stuff. Yeah. Ron does the same thing.
Yeah, Joe's definitely. Whew. And he doesn't like for Beth to get rid of stuff at all.
Oh, Ron would probably celebrate.
Oh, I'm serious. Like, I went and helped her, and like, he was literally panicking.
Oh no.
I mean, serious. I was like, oh, Lord. So,
You've
what do
got
you-
a monthly budget for buying anything you want? That's awesome. I mean, I can buy things. It's not that I don't have money. I just have so much stuff that I have decided I don't need to buy anything because
vegetables.
I've got so much stuff. It's crazy how much stuff I have.
Get some potatoes and maybe some spinach. I don't know. Scott's going to the grocery store.
Oh, nice.
I hate going to the grocery store.
Well, the reason I hate going to the grocery store is because I buy a whole bunch of stuff.
Yep.
And I think I definitely have to go back on a budget, like or meal plan.
A meal plan, yeah. I need to do that, definitely. But I mean, it's hard. I mean, like the boys, the kids are like, but Scott buys way too much crap whenever he goes.
Oh, I know. When Ron used to shop when I was working, it's like, okay, do you want these Oreos boiled or fried? Right? Like, it was a standing joke.
Look at the buy one get ones, and if there's stuff that the boys will eat.
So we bought too much junk food.
Like, no, we don't. Like frozen stuff. Oh, and get Dustin some Powerade. He said he's been drinking Powerade instead of Gatorade. I don't know why.
Yeah, groceries are really crazy. Yeah, Victoria, exactly. Exactly. It's crazy, this stuff. And I mean, because the majority of my friends don't craft or art the way I do. So when their moms are going into nursing homes or dads or whatever, they'll say, hey, there's some old books. Do you want them? Or they just bring them over. Or it was yarn for a while. I was getting garbage bags full of yarn for the longest time. And now it's like, I just don't need anything. The life's just clean. No. So yeah, I get it. There's stuff. I've got stuff. Lots.
If I do grocery delivery, I won't spend as much money.
That's what my daughter says.
I will go through my basket or bin, and I will keep adjusting it until where I want to be.
Yeah. Okay, so I punched these holes and they've all got flat spots. Interesting. I didn't shove them in the punch far enough. I've got so much glue on my fingers, I think I need to peel my hands.
Where did that go?
Yep. I'll just put them so that they look like they're coming out from behind something else, right? That works. See, when people say that they've got too much craft stuff and or somebody says you've got too much craft stuff and they say get rid of them because you don't need that negativity, I agree with them. I have too much craft stuff.
Yeah, it stresses me out now.
It's not that it's stressing me out, but I know the amount of cleaning my sister and I had to do when my mom and dad passed,
Yeah, that's what stresses me out.
that my kids, I promised that I wouldn't do that to my kids, and I think I'm worse. Yeah, I've got paths through my back 2 rooms. I definitely admit, because until I get stuff away from the walls, Ron can't put the walls back up. So then, whatever, it'll happen. But yeah, I've got stuff. Wow, crazy amounts of stuff.
Now, one thing I will do, like I'll order from Walmart, I'll get stuff that I know is cheaper, and
Yeah,
I'll get like my detergent and stuff like that, and I'll do a grocery pickup. And
yeah.
then when I want to buy meat and vegetables, I go to Publix.
Okay. So
Publix is our store here that we like the
yeah,
best.
I get some meat at Costco, but for the most part, I get my meat at the local. Uh, I've got one butcher that I like going to, and then we've got like a co-op grocery store, and I don't mind their meat. Oh, there's another one. That's, I don't know. I probably have about 20 of those already, guys. I'm doing good. Doing good. You make all your. Okay, that's a good thing too. I used to make soap and stuff. I haven't done that for a while. Walmart, Hy-Vee, and Aldi.
For a while, my husband's like, I have to have gain. I started buying whatever was on sale, like Arm& and Hammer or something like that, and he ain't been grapping, so he's like, the other stuff don't clean my clothes good.
Well, I'm not as fussy about laundry detergent. I just buy the no name Costco big huge plastic bins of it. Um, but like I don't buy Tide or anything like that. And I really miss having a wringer washer. I really miss having a wringer washer because those cleaned your clothes good.
Mm-hmm.
And it also shelled peas and beans,
Oh yeah, we did
washed carrots.
when I was younger.
I used to throw, you pull your carrots out of the garden. Our soil here is clay, so it's dark and it sticks to everything.
Mm.
And I would throw my carrots in the washer and wash them until they came clean so that I didn't have to,
Hand wash them.
yeah.
That's cool.
But yes, really miss having a wringer washer for that. Yeah. Knees gain. Okay.
My mom used to we used to do peas tomatoes, corn. She used to make jellies.
Yep. Well, I just did. Oh, I don't even know. I'd say 70 to 100 pounds of apples because my tree was just so prolific this year, and my kids didn't want any this year, which
Uh,
because they're so darn busy that they didn't have time to deal with them. So they said they didn't want any. So I did all the apples up, and my word, if I got apple stuff.
My mom used to do apple turnovers,
I
and
didn't turnovers, but I do have, like, I just sliced a whole bunch up and threw it in the freezer that way and sliced
yeah,
it. So I'll be able to do crisps and turnovers and all kinds of things. I did throw some frozen pies, like I froze some pies, but yeah, crazy.
my mom was really good with cooking and all that stuff. And the thing about it is, she worked in the winter in a packing house, and that was like hard work.
Yes, it is.
And they would get out, they would be off in the summer, and the whole summer, me and her would go and pick whatever, because she wouldn't pay for it already busheled. So she would go and pick and then come home and clean it, put it up,
Yeah,
you know, can it, whatever it needed to have done.
yeah. Well, I mean, my tomatoes aren't producing enough that I can do anything with yet. My cucumbers, the same thing, because normally I would be doing relish and things,
Mm-hmm.
but I didn't put it in until late because we were away, and now I'm waiting for them to do their things. Okay, what have I got? No more purple. No purple. Purple. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, Renee, I feel the same way about that. That there's sometimes it's just like I am so sick of cooking. We're going out to eat because the same thing. My husband doesn't cook or
There it
cooks
went.
very little. He does, like, if we're smoking things, he'll do the smoking and he'll barbecue. And he's been a lot of help lately in the kitchen. So he probably could cook now, but like my mom says, why keep a dog and bark yourself, right? Yeah. Oh, lovely piece of birthday. Yeah, my kids have been out of the house for a lot of years too. But I mean, they still come for dinner. And that's okay because I figured, I used to hate having to come home and cook, so I don't mind that, you know.
Yeah, makes it, and it gets them over to your house.
Yeah, that too. That too. That's a big one, having them come over.
My mom used to do Sunday dinner, and we would all go and have, my friends included. Like, I had 2 or 3 friends that were like family, so
Yep.
we would spend our time at the lake most of the day and then go to my mom's and have dinner, lunch.
Nice. I usually do a brunch. And the reason I do a brunch is because Jan does a brunch. And when my husband was in BC one year, he was ranting about how beautiful the family brunch was. So I do a family brunch,
Mhm.
and that's about, I do dinners as well, but Tina says, okay, Renee says, house is just as big, though, just has craft room, sewing room, and an office instead of bedrooms. Yep, I agree totally, Renee. I've got an office, and I do have a spare bedroom because my grandsons do still come to spend the night. Tina says, my youngest daughter and her son lives with her and her hubby, who both have health issues. In return, she helps raise the grandbaby, which is lovely, absolutely lovely, Tina. A lot of work, but lovely. Renee says, always been a stay-at-home mom. Cannot imagine having to work outside the home and all the domestic goddess too. Yeah, no, I worked and I would come home and cook supper and do the canning in the evenings, make jams and bake. And I used to make my own bread. Like, I don't do that anymore, and I'm retired. I'm
It's
tired.
like, how did you do that? Like, you wonder later,
I
like,
have no
how did I
idea.
do it?
I have no idea how I did it. All I know is that I'm really tired now. I really am. And I just don't feel like doing it anymore. I admit it. Wow, there's some yummy stuff in here. That's lovely. I've got to use that one. How about this? See, I don't use the term domestic goddess. I have a hag. She comes in and she mucks up my kitchen, and then I have to clean it up. I hate the hag. Everybody else loves the hag. I do not like that woman. She needs to leave the building. Nope. Because seriously, I will clean that kitchen, and what does the hag do? She cooks. And she will dirty every pot in the kitchen. Yeah, me too. And then when my kids were older, like in high school and stuff, that's when I worked more full time. Jennifer loves your fall papers, Dana.
Oh, thanks. Sorry. That's not loud in your ear.
I don't know what HBIC stands for, Tina.
Head bitch in charge.
Ah, yeah, I still am. Okay, I like that.
I knew it would be okay to say on your channel.
Of course it is.
Hmm.
I do try and behave. It doesn't always work, but no problems.
Yeah, I'm hit and miss, Kim. I'm hit and miss. I get in trouble on Beth's channel.
Yeah. You won't get in trouble here. You know.
I'm like, dang it.
All good, all good. You just knew? Okay. Yeah, no. They knew here too. Okay, I have to start doing this a different way because this isn't working for me now.
Uh-oh.
This is not doing it the way. Oh, see, that's the same color purple. What else? I need a different purple. You're different. In fact, if I put you there, I can call this one complete. Oh, no. Another little spot over there. Oh, that's cute. See, I'm not putting flowers or anything on yet because I don't know what I want to put on. I'm just doing this and then I'll doodle it and see what I think it needs.
I know I'll use this for that journal I'm working on, so
Right.
might as well go ahead and.
That flowery stuff that you're putting that on top, like you're putting the flower on top of that fabricy nylon. What is that? Okay, that's a piece of lace.
Yeah.
Okay, see, I've got those rolls from dollar store, and it's that shiny ribbon stuff that you can see through. It doesn't glue down worth a darn.
Uh-oh. Yeah, this is thin, so whatever's on top can hold it down.
Yeah. Take care, Tina. Nice to see you.
Thanks for coming.
Yes, thank you for coming. Renee saying she loves those circle stamps.
Oh, those are like, you can make flowers with them. But yeah, it's all
Those are
those.
fun.
Mm-hmm.
I did on Friday. I started doing all those tubes. I finished them Friday night.
Mm-hmm.
And so I've got all these cardboard tubes from the vinyl from the cricket. The tubes are so solid. Ron
Oh
kept making
yes, those are
them.
so hard too.
So I used them to make, I've got little short paint rollers so I can roll them like stamps or use them for backgrounds.
Mm-hmm.
Lovely, absolutely lovely stuff. Okay, we'll do one that style. Just random pieces of paper, the way Dana's doing, because I like that. Start at one end and go down.
I'm gonna put these on here. They're thick, but we'll see.
Those are Scrabble tiles.
Scrabble tiles.
See, I never know what to do with them. I've got a jar of the things. And,
I do too.
glad I'm not the only one.
Well, and I do craft day at Christmas, and so
Right. I
I have
remember.
all kinds of stuff for that probably just sits here a lot. Where'd it go? Jeez.
I need something else. Yeah, that goes much faster just doing it like this. Surprise!
You do know.
Oh, for pity's sake. This is like magic. I don't know. Could be that, I get on those rolls where I just have to. That happened on Friday as well, doing those rolls, and I'm doing like cutting out little individual pieces of foam to put on. And what are you doing, Kim? Like, really? Just stick them down, and it's good. Because really, this is a lovely piece, just the way it is, and I could do so much with it.
Just sometimes you just like, if you're like me, I see a lot of people like mass making like stuff for a journal, and I'm like, that would be great, but what if it doesn't go with what I'm doing? Then I've made all this crap and I don't know what I'm going to use it on.
Yeah, I mass make.
But you know what? But your mass making is like little bits of ephemera, but like pockets, and you know what I mean? Like,
Well, I've got a few pockets, a few belly bands, but for the most part, it's more like this stuff, right? You're right.
yeah.
I could do another one using that same technique because I can. Because the thing is that you can always come back and add more, right? Like stencil or doodle or okay, Renee. See, I do have a bits book. Let me just grab it. You my bits book. I do have a bits book, Jen, and so I mean I can add more to it, yeah, but I don't know. This is my style of glue book. I was
Yeah.
really good for a while putting all my, but I mean look at, I've got like tiny bits because that's who I am. I like little itty bitty things. So I could do that, but I'm going to throw them out. I have to throw them out. I've agreed that I would throw them out.
Well, you can get too much of stuff and then you feel like it's all caving in on you.
That and you're bored with what you've
Yeah.
got. I am.
Well, and it's like crafting doesn't necessarily mean that you have to keep everything.
No, no. And I mean, I don't know why I hoard all those little bits. I really don't have a clue. But it needs to stop. And
There's
I'm the
this.
person to admit it.
On to the next.
Yeah. Oh, I've got. But Jen, if you knew how much bits I actually have, you wouldn't be saying that. I really. There's just way too much stuff in this house, in my area. Because the other thing I noticed is I feel that I have to use my bits up. And so then I'll spend a day making my little books or my little fish or whatever, which is lovely. But then I get frustrated because there's other things I want to do, like finish those journals or maybe some crocheting or some quilting or some beading. And the bits are making me crazy because,
You're spending more time on it than you feel like you should.
right. It's not that I don't like my bits, but have you seen my bits box?
It's a bit.
Okay. Yeah, it's a little bit overboard. Don't get me wrong, I love my bits. I do. I just have to take things down to a low roar for a while.
It's hard to make yourself tone things down sometimes.
It is, but I mean, like I say, I've got that other huge bin of bigger pieces, and I'm not using the bigger pieces because I got these little ones I have to use up. So I don't know. But I mean, I can revisit these bits 101 times and I'll still have stuff, right? Look, I have a whole stack of circles. Maybe I should paint those and make buttons out of them. No, no, no. Stop. Just stop.
I do love your monsters and stuff like that, and your birds.
Thank you. But I don't use those either. Well, the birds, if I find them, I'm going to make that alphabet book, but I have no idea where I put them. The monsters, how many monsters do I have? 150 freaking monsters?
Mm.
So I just. You know what, Jen? Private messaged me on Facebook, and I will send you an envelope with bits.
Oh, shoot.
Be careful what you wish for, sweetheart. I will send you bits. So do
You'll
that.
get bits for days.
Yep. You have no idea what you're wishing for. Yeah, I'm just going to rip this piece of paper off and pretend that didn't exist. There, I've got another one. Let's count how many I've done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good Lord. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I've done 18 so far.
Yeah, that's quite a bit.
Do I continue or do I throw that? Oh. Okay, I'm going to put the lid on this glue. And I'm going to take one of my Happy Meal envelopes from over here. This is going to you, Jen. Then we're going to start putting bits in there. You have no idea. Look, there's some of this and some of this. Oh, look, that's a lovely big piece. I'll rip it in half and you can have both. There's that. You're getting stuff, Jen. I'm not throwing it out. I'm sending it away. Does that count, guys?
Hey, it's not going to be at your house.
That's right. That's right. That. Don't know what you're going to do with these, Jen.
Don't send them back, though.
Yeah, don't send them back. That. Oh, yeah, you're getting stuff, honey. Yes. Scraps are the best. Anybody else? Quickly. Tell me if you want one and then message me on there and I will send out envelopes. So,
You can snip some of your things you made today and throw them in there.
I can. Gotta wait for the glue to dry. Some of that glue is still pretty darn wet. You get this one too. I have no idea what you're going to do with this stuff. Okay. Lots of scraps. You can have this too. You know what? You know, some of this. Okay. Message from Jennifer. Thank you. All right. I'm looking for nicer bits for you, Jen. Want a couple of little calendar pages, Jennifer? They're from 2018. I got a few of these. I need to pull the staples. All right. All right. Yeah, some of those might actually fit in this envelope. That would be cool. Seriously, don't know what you can use this stuff for, but all is good. You're gonna, and that would still just fit through the slot. That's an ugly one. Okay. Need some happy colors, Kim. That one's fun. That one's fun. And this. You're getting scraps, honey. Look, piece of map. You can have that too. Let's put this down. See, the thing is that you can use these for cutting out different bodies and all kinds of things, right? Oh, where are those? Where did I put those?
Kim would probably have a cow. I will, like, the smallest paper I will say is like half of this, maybe
Half a what?
about 2 inches. If it's smaller than 2 inches, it goes in trash.
Huh. Now I'm digging in the bigger box of bits. You're going to get this and you're going to go, whack job. But I mean, seriously, because I use them for all my little things. Okay. Some pink ones. That one can go. Would you use some negative, punched negatives, Jen? Jen, would you use these? She's not talking to me anymore. Yes? All right. I'm just going to go like this. I have no idea what's in there. You have, you know, cool. I don't know what's in there. All right. Purple. Why are you over here? Get over there. I was doing really good. We're going to throw some of this stuff. I'm just going through it and picking stuff out that I know for sure is garbage. You can have that. A couple of hairs to cut out. These are garbage. We are having fun, Michelle. Jen was lovely enough to say that she would take my scraps, so I'm throwing a bunch of scraps in an envelope for her. And okay.
Do you save like tags off of clothes and all that stuff?
I did, but you know what? I have
Either.
I have these I will save. Actually, I'll throw a couple more in. Jen, if you are making things like tickets, if you cut the letters this way and add them onto the tickets, it works cool too. It looks cute. So I'm throwing a couple more of those in. And you said something about tags, Dana. This is everything cut, ready to make into tags. A lot of it is decorated already. I just have to put focal points and stuff on. But yes, I have tags. I have 2 of those boxes. And I know that doesn't surprise you. Ooh. What about? I'm sending you some paint chips too, Jen. I think I'm going to have to move to a bigger envelope. Yeah, you've got some paint chips as well. See, I love this kind of stuff, but it's got to go. I just have far too much. Way too much of that stuff. Garbage. Lots of garbage. Another one of those. That's a fun one. Oh, look. This is fun. Don't know what you're going to do with these little bits, but I'm sure you'll think of something. I tried to take as much white off as I could for you. Okay, way down at the very bottom, I noticed there were some bigger pieces. All right, I think I'll do another green one because if I do it green ones, I can put flowers on them. Right. If that makes sense. Okay. Okay, Jen, this is going to be coming your way. I think that's a little bit of stuff that you can enjoy. Okay, so that's going to Jen. I've got an envelope for Beth. I have an envelope for Nina. Okay, good. Okay, one more green one. And then I think I will call it a day, and you guys can watch me throw this bin in the garbage. Well, not the bin, but the guts of the bin. The guts of the bin are going to go. Oh, there's pieces of napkin in here too. I'll fold that and put that in Jen's envelope. What did I say? I had 18 or 19 of those.
Oh, I don't know.
Lots. Kim has lots. That's all we know. I'm going to do a green one. She's asking if you're working with a pumpkin stencil.
Yes, and I just did that one upside down. Yeah, this is one of the ones I'm going to have at my sale. I do a big pumpkin here.
Shoot. $18, yeah. This glue is empty. That glue needs something. Okay, glue stick it is. This is not something you see. Oh, look, it's empty. You know what? That can go in the garbage too. I don't normally use glue sticks, but I am.
I know I'm not big on glue sticks either.
You know, that's just it, right? Because we're supposed to be making junk journals. The reason we make junk journals is to save the landfill from all this stuff. Well, the paper is less damaging than the plastic from these.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Just don't know. And of course, I'll tear these ends so that they're not all straight.
But like, how many paper pads do I have, and how many? I'm not saving the planet.
Yeah. I get
I'm
it.
saving my sanity. That's all.
Yeah, that's me too. This is how I stay sane and on an even keel.
It's good for us.
Yeah. Oh, look, I got another lovely big piece of green. Guess I'll do another green one. Like I say, the green ones are great because that way I can use my flowers. I can put flowers on them. Yeah, you know what, Michelle? Those little pieces of fabric, I've seen people not only snippet rolls, but they put them down on a backing piece and then they make new fabric out of it, right?
Oops.
Oops.
Oh, that's the right color. I thought I'd done dipped my thing in the wrong color.
Oh, look, I ran out of paper. And I've got 2 pieces to go. I need another. I'll just add this on the bottom because I can.
I've had to learn that a lot of people don't like Halloween, and I really like Halloween.
I love Halloween.
Like, there's just so many different little characters you can do.
Yes. Yes. I love Halloween.
We used to have this bush that was right by our front door. And when Gage was little, I put these eyeballs, and when you walk by it, it was motion activated, and it shook the crap out of that little bush.
Nice.
Was terrified of that thing. I mean, terrified.
Poor guy. I had taken ping pong balls and drilled a hole in the back so that I could put twinkle lights in them
Uh-huh.
and painted them as eyeballs and used to put those in the bush out front. But my granddaughter borrowed them for her birthday and I haven't seen them since. So I have no idea where they are.
So I found this camera one time at, I don't know, I don't remember where I actually found it at, but I want to say it was Big Lots. Well, this camera, when you took pictures, like I went and took pictures at Halloween, and it would have all these creepy ghosts that would show up in the pictures.
Cool.
The glasses.
Huh?
You know the glasses set?
No, why?
As soon as I know.
I hope you have them.
This book page is really fragile.
So here's
But like I say, I can put my flowers on these.
upcoming Happy Mails. Oh, one of them's upside down. Oh, well.
Well, I used to have like a paper mache cyclones and all really wild paper mache stuff for Halloween because I used to manage a bar and so I did a lot of decorations for the bar. But they were huge. But you know, you can only keep so much stuff.
Yeah, for sure. Maybe I'll do this real quick.
Oh my. Green. We need another green. It's green. Yeah, I like Halloween.
It's whenever the kids get creative.
Yes. Definitely.
I made Gage this costume one time, and it was a vending machine.
Nice.
It was cute.
Yeah,
Everybody liked.
I miss decorating my kids up for Halloween. That was always so much fun. House into a haunted house. Nice.
We had a really good haunted house over by us, and it closed, and I'm like, dang it.
Yeah, being a Mennonite community, they don't, or they
They don't celebrate any of that.
no.
Anything.
So when we first moved out here, it was really hard for the kids to have a decent Halloween. Now
You
that,
pretty much have to go into town or something.
yeah, but now all us outsiders are here. It's turning more into a Halloween bit. Look, I'm going into the other scrap bin because I need stuff. Look at that. Can't just have one scrap bin happening. Nope, nope, nope.
Did you find them? Did Gage find his glasses?
Yeah.
Or where are they?
They left them
Really?
in his shirt.
Sorry.
Yes.
On mine.
I'm taking me that groceries.
Oh, that's right. 3. Gage is so funny. He says, because he knows how much everything is went up and stuff.
Yeah,
And we're one income family,
yeah.
and so he's been working, so he went online and ordered his groceries.
Aw, that's nice. Well, especially since, a lot of the stuff that they like is not
Yeah.
within your budget, right? Like,
Right. Well, and I told him, I said, y'all just buy like your deodorant, soap, and that kind of stuff, and buy your, because they drink a lot of water, so buy your water or drinks, and that'll be fine.
yeah, which is fair to me. I understand that.
So,
It's awesome that they do that.
well, one of them does that. One of them can't say diddly squat.
Yeah, it's amazing how there's always one in every family that, it's like money's like water, just runs through their fingers.
Oh yeah, totally.
All right. See this bin? This is all going in the trash now.
Well, that's good. Huh.
Did you hear that?
Yep.
Bin is
Don't
empty.
get up. Thanks, Jen.
All right. And these little bits that are still on my desk are going to go in the trash as well. Bad, Kim, bad, but you got to do it. Got to do it. I mean, I've even painted on, how it goes, It's, you get into that saving mode. Well, I get into that saving mode. And no, not the leaves. Yep, they're gone. Seriously, Michelle. Okay, before I go, I'm going to just show you guys quickly my bits box because you guys have no idea how much stuff I've got. Really, like that these bits just, I can't because I've got too much. Too much. This is going to, bye. All right. Was that yours, Dana?
Yeah, that was them leaving.
This is my bits box, guys. This has stuff. And so I've got things like this. I have flowers. I have flowers. I have flowers. I have funky flowers. I have leaves. I have mushrooms. I have Christmas trees. I was cutting stencils and all these pieces were left. So I was pulling them off with tape off my Cricut board. And I have these. And then I have a thing about making frames. Oh, Michelle, you have no idea how long it took me to organize this. I have 3 bags of frames. I have bows. I have buttons. Now I got critters. So these are goonie birds, dragonflies, bugs. I don't have to make chickens forever. Chickens. I have a lot of chickens. I have my stick people.
I need to set mine up like that so it would save
Teddy bears.
space.
Yeah, it works. The problem is these envelopes are expensive. I tried using other envelopes, but I like the ones with the window so I can see. Monster
Yeah.
faces. These are bitsy birds, like my little tiny birds that I make.
Oh yeah.
These like little itty bitty birds. I got them everywhere. I've got cats. These are for doing my page tab cats. I've got page tab cats in there. Fish. I like itty bitty fish. Itty bitty fish. I got butterflies. And I've got bookworms. Now I've got belly bands, tuck spots, borders, more borders. These are window envelopes, but they're just the window side. Done with scraps, decorated with scraps. I have tucks. I save hole punch holes, like right. Then I've got some pockets with chickens and whatever. Pockets, envelope clusters, right? Little envelope clusters. I have lots of envelope clusters. I've got more behind me in another bin. These are just doodled bits. I have paper quilt squares that I did. I got flips. It doesn't end, guys. It doesn't end. Seriously. So by having all the Twinchies, I take paperback books and I doodle down the text in the books and I use those as gaps in the pages. Faux stitch, like fake postage. These are just stamped pieces of paper. These are those scrap circles Jean and I did. She turned hers into pendants. I got them in an envelope. Clusters. These are from the stamps that Ron made me. I take them, and after they're stamped, I end up doodling on them. These are little pieces of paper that I've drawn dangle things on, and guys, I seriously don't need more scraps. This is why. We're not even we're halfway through the box. Seriously. And that isn't even including these darn things. My floral cards that I do.
Those are pretty though.
My fan trashy flowers. My masks. Bookmarks. Robots. Like, you know what? I'm done. I can't save any more scraps.
Oh, thanks, Brenda. I got to put words on them.
They are lovely. I'm going to make you big. I want to see those. I have to find my notes.
Oh,
Okay, let's make Dana big.
I got to put words on these, but
They're lovely fall coins.
yeah, I've got to send these out. I think tomorrow's the deadline, whatever the 15th is.
Today.
Oh, well, they're going out tomorrow, so
Close enough. They're lovely.
thanks.
Yeah, I'm not doing any swaps. I'm not. I mean,
This
the
one is
last
for
swap
that
I
one.
did, the lady didn't get the first one I sent. And so I sent her again. And I mean, the swap was from July and she just got her stuff Friday. So,
Jeez.
but you know what? It's that when I send stuff,
Here's these.
it's the customs that are a pain in the hind. Those are lovely. Absolutely lovely, Dana.
Thanks. Need the glue.
See, this is why I like doing our Sundays like this, because we all do the same things but so differently.
Yeah.
So differently.
Well, and you get ideas.
Oh, yeah.
I always get ideas from your channel.
Oh, thanks. I get ideas from you too. It's, bad influences, right? Like, they're good influences, but my word.
Well, here's one of my obsessions is I've got two of these. This is like my ATCs, my Twinchies, and my postcards.
Okay.
So these are like all
What?
stuff that
Waiting to be decorated?
some of them are decorated. This is mostly the decorated one. Like,
Okay. See, my ATCs do go into my ATC binder, but
I have a
I
binder.
have, this is,
I do these in my giveaways a lot.
yeah. See, I don't do giveaways. I should start seriously because my word.
Well, if you send out 1 or 2 envelopes a week, then
Yeah,
You
it's
know,
not bad.
this is some of mine that I did, my little doodles,
I like those.
doodled flowers and stuff like that. I just have to put words on these before I send them out.
See, I don't normally put words on my stuff. I don't know why. I just don't.
I don't want everything, but some of it I do.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a Halloweener one.
Oh, that's cute. Love the ghost. Is that a die cut?
No, I stamped. These are all stamped, and I used embossing powder.
Okay.
There's
That's
that.
nice.
So yeah, this is my kind of obsession, I guess. Some of these we did on what are they called? Master boards,
Yeah.
and then I turn them into cards. So,
Yeah, I had all my cut up master boards and envelopes sitting beside me on this desk. I took them all out of the envelopes and put the ATCs with the ATCs and stuff that needs final decoration, right? Like, I've got bases for darn near anything.
these are puzzle pieces.
Those are lovely. I've got puzzle pieces around here someplace. I have no idea where they are. I've got lots of little puzzle pieces because I used to make earrings out of them, but
But yeah, that's kind of.
But yeah, cutting up masterboards. So these are Twinchies, these are inchies, these are ATCs. These are just 2-inch circles. These are 1-inch. I know. I'm the same way. So then I've got these are 3x4s, box of 3x4s. These are for making corner tucks because I love tucks, right? So I've got those. These are heart backgrounds ready to decorate for my hearts. And these are all blank hidden paper clips waiting to be decorated as well. So, Dana,
These are my master boards that I haven't cut up.
well, awesome.
There's a couple. And then I have all these that I haven't cut up. And I take my paper and I glue it down on here. And then I cut those up.
Yeah, I was doing that. I was being really good with doing that for a while. But then I stopped because I just had too much.
Oh, I know. I do too.
But I think it was last week I was using all those greeting cards and making master boards out of them.
Okay, Michelle.
And okay, Michelle, definitely. So these are all done on greeting cards. That's a master board. And that was sketch paper. But the rest of these were all greeting cards. And I've been working on them for master boards. But you know what? I got stuff, guys. I got stuff.
Slow down and do some big projects.
I think I have to.
Like slow down and make books to sell or.
You know what? I've got those too. Remember I said I've got like 14 books beside me that I'm working on? I have a sale coming up this weekend. I have to get the covers done. So I'm probably going to use something like this for covers. And I don't know. But my word.
I know it catches us. It catches up quick and you're like, oh my gosh.
Yeah. It just never ends.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Well, it has been 3 hours and 48 minutes. So I think I'm ready to call a day.
Me too.
Clean up the little bits of stuff that I've still got sitting around. Like these bits of book page. Look, they're going in the garbage as well. You know what? I have to finish some stuff. I really have to finish some stuff. So thank you very much for coming, Dana. Thank you, Beth and Miriam, for coming and playing as well. And everybody who has been here in the chat, thank you. I appreciate you guys so much. And people in the balcony. And anybody who watches replays, thank you so much for sticking out and hanging out with us. And I hope we've inspired you to play something fun, like snippets. And next Sunday, we'll be figuring out what the heck we're going to do with them.
All right, you guys. Thanks. Y'all have a good day.
Thanks, Dana. Take care, everybody. Big hugs. Bye now.